than anything else.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello.
Earlier today, it was Nepal won the toss, elected to bowl first. They've done well to restrict. CWC League 2, Nepal versus USA. A great start to this six-match ODI series between top three teams, USA, Nepal and the home side, UAE. As you rightly pointed out, Neil, it was Nepal that won the toss and have decided to bowl first. We would sincerely like to apologize for the technical issue that we've been facing today. We couldn't air the toss, but hopefully now things should get in order, and we are up for a cracker of a contest between these two teams, Neil. USA and Nepal, they've had different results, or rather journey in the tournament so far, but I think these six upcoming ODI games are definitely worth the drama that we are about to encounter here. No doubts about that. Both the sides have had completely different journeys so far. USA have maintained their position on the top of the table at number 2. As far as Nepal is concerned, they would be looking to make an upward trajectory from where they sit right now. Mind you, the top 4 teams then qualify for the qualifiers, which is extremely important then for Nepal to not just play well, but to also win the games available here. 2.5 overs, 3 on board. Very calculated batting on display. At the end of 3 overs, USA are 3 for none. Back to live action as we see Nepal bowlers bowling a very meticulous line in length, not giving any width to the US batters. Rushil making his debut today. Shoaib looks like a bright young kid, 10 T20 eyes to his credit. What an opportunity for him to come out and play for his colours. Oh yes, absolutely. I think he'll be very excited. He'll be up for the challenge. A very exciting prospect for USA, and they've definitely believed in his skills. Hopefully he can do wonders for his side. He started off decently well because he's up against some top quality bowling in the form of Sompal Kami and Karan Casey. We know that Nepal as a team has done exceptionally well in the last year or so, especially in the last couple of months. They've created history by beating West Indies in a bilateral series in the T20 format, and then headed to Oman for the T20 World Cup qualifiers, had an unbeaten run in the tournament there as well, have played as a unit, and it's been a wonderful journey for Nepal all throughout the last 6 months or so. And hopefully they can build on that. That momentum is so crucial, Neil. We all talk about momentum and how important it is in this sport. I'm sure that Nepal will want to carry that in this ODI format as well. Well, runs on board. This one will go towards the deep third. Just a single. It's been a quiet morning for the US batters. And even a single that comes through will definitely give them the kind of confidence
as Andre Cruz, he opens his account, gets that first run off the bat. You mentioned a very important point about momentum, which is by the side of Nepal. And very often we speak about this term in the context of not just a game but a series. When you've had a couple of wins on the back, you feel better, you feel confident. As a bowler, you're pitching the deliveries in line. Those lengths are challenging for the batters. As a batter, you feel that, oh, everything that I touch is turning into gold. And that's exactly what has happened with Nepal. Plus the crowd support. People have already started trickling in on Sunday morning at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium, Shoaib.
Well, that doesn't come as a surprise at all, isn't it? We've always seen that wherever Nepal plays, there's a lot of stick game, but 4 overs done, 4 for no loss. So very sedate start for USA. Some disciplined bowling from Nepal, and you're talking about the crowd and the support. That plays such a crucial role in any team's performance and their journey. And Nepal has been blessed with such fans, not only here in the UAE, but while I was there in Oman as well, we saw some tremendous support all throughout the series for Nepal. They'll definitely want to cash in on that.
Well, yeah, wherever they travel, Nepal, the fans are always there to support them. A fresh over, Karan Casey. Aerially played, inside out. No problem whatsoever. The ball will land safe and a couple of runs will be added to the total. What is really amazing over here right now is that the Nepal bowlers are making the batters come and play to their context, to their abilities, instead of just giving them freebies.
Yeah, testing the batters and testing their patience. We know that this is a longer format. Not a lot of associate countries are playing this format as fluently as they would have liked. Of course, this is a testing format and you have to be patient. And that is something that has been tested so far of both these batters in the middle. Andre and the youngster, Rushil, again uppishly played. This one's been hit in the gap, but very well done. I think it's Gulshan Jha there. The team, as Nepal, we all know, they are wonderful with the bat and ball, but in the field, they are absolutely brilliant.
Oh, undoubtedly. You've seen them pull off miracles in the field. And it's not just about that one person who puts in that effort. When that one person puts in that effort, everyone around him will just come in to give high fives, to give a pat on the back, to keep cheering every single member. Incredible this side. He's keeping that length very, very tight, just slightly back of the length on that occasion. Karan Casey.
Yeah, the bowling has been on the money. I think they've played a lot of cricket in this part of the world in the recent month or so. They started with their matches, the bilateral series against West Indies, not too far away from here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Went to Oman, played a lot of cricket there, qualified for the T20 World Cup in India and Sri Lanka next year, and now are back in Dubai playing this ODI format, which they would want to do really well for themselves. Based on their past performances in the recent few months, they'll want to continue that and finish these 6-match ODI series with some points in their bag.
Well, yeah, 12 points to them. Nepal, from the 16 games that they've played, 5 wins, 9 losses. Not the ideal stat that they would have liked to be on their side. But one thing for sure, the T20I World Cup qualification definitely helped them get that little extra feel to ensure that they make it big from here on. On the bats, a half-hearted appeal, but no problem whatsoever, a single. And that should be keeping those little doubts in the minds of the batters consistently as Karan has been bowling those impeccable lines.
Good toss to win for Nepal. I think they've done well to bowl first. Of course, we know the conditions here at the Dubai International Stadium. The first few hours, especially early morning, because we are starting at 9:30 local time, the first few hours are going to be challenging for the batters. There's a little bit of moisture in the wicket, so there'll be something for the bowlers as they come into bowl. And that has been very evident so far from both these bowlers, Sompal and Karan Casey. They've done really well. They've tested the batters and haven't given away a lot. 5 overs, just 8 runs on the board for USA.
हेलो साथीहरू, अन्य वेबसाइटमा हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ भने हाम्रो मुख्य वेबसाइट योनो टिभी हो है साथीहरू। सबै च्यानल योनो टिभी सर्च गरेर हामीलाई सपोर्ट गरिदिनुस् न है। ल योनो टिभी सर्च गरेर आउनुहोस् है। अन्य वेबसाइट वा फेसबुकमा जतासुकै हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ भने पनि योनो टिभी भनेर सर्च गर्नुहोस् अनि हाम्रो वेबसाइटबाट हेर्दिनुस् है सबै च्यानलले। ल साथीहरू सपोर्ट गर है। योनो टिभी सर्च गरेर आउनुहोस् है। हाम्रो लाइभ गर्ने वेबसाइट भनेको योनो टिभी हो है। ल योनो टिभीमा आउनुहोस् है साथीहरू सबैजना।
Five overs gone, 8 for none USA. This earlier this morning, Nepal skipper 5 overs gone, like 8 ball first. Cut and cut beautifully. Runs on board. Just a single. Nepal and their fielding has been impeccable. The way they've been putting their bodies behind the ball every single time makes them look so good.
It does help. Of course, we all know that fielding is such an important aspect of the game. And a lot of teams now have put the right focus on that aspect of the game. And Nepal has been a front runner when it comes to fielding. They've done really well. Nicely bowled. That was an edge. Looked like there was an edge. Chance gone down.
You know, you shouldn't be missing out on those chances early on. The batters are tentative. They are trying to play within themselves. And then, if there is a chance, and we have been talking about Nepal and their fielding, one can only expect them to take up everything that's come their way. Goose will try and calm his nerves down. But in such a scenario, you want maybe a senior partner on the other end who comes down to you and says, hey, that's all right, mate. You got a chance, make it count. But on the other end, there's a youngster. So there's only so much that one can do.
Yeah, they'll have to bat really well, especially the next hour or so. They'll have to ensure they don't lose wickets. Runs are not the priority right now for the US. They'll look to bat this first hour and see where they finish, and then from there on plan their innings. Andre House, a regular feature at the top for USA, 31 years of age, and has decent experience at the highest level, has played a lot of franchise cricket, has played for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders here in the UAE, so he's got local experience, he knows the conditions.
Well, yeah, knowing local conditions in a different format, where the brief is completely different, where you come in, start extracting everything that the bowlers throw at you. Also, a different challenge for him would be playing in daytime. Early in the morning, there is some moisture on the surface, there is some movement off the deck, which may or may not be the case in the evenings. Meanwhile, this time he's gone and made some good connection. There's the chase on towards the deep mid wicket. No boundaries so far. No boundaries so far. And
Yeah, intent is clearly evident from Andre, and that's important. 6 overs, 12 for no loss, that's the score. Showing some intent at that moment and playing that up in the air. Doesn't have the legs to go all the way, but he'll gain some confidence out of that. Average is 35. How's 6 overs, 12 for no loss, that's the score.
खालो बेटा खालो हे राजको छुटा उल्टा थप्पड देबो किन खेल तो करनी चाहिए
Aerial again. And is this the first boundary? The outfield is literally tricking the fielder into putting in that big chase, and the first boundary of the morning comes through. Andres gets that and gets it right.
Yeah, just we spoke about intent in that previous over. He's now middling the ball much better, has got a good idea of how the pitch is faring, and now he's backing his skills. Played that up in the air, not afraid to clear the infield, using the power play overs to advantage.